exposure to nature's cruel edges. Banded together by cramps, cuts, sores, sweat, and the ever-present threat of death so pervasive that it can only be coped with by deriding it. No shining armor, a flat vest. No bright colors or plumes, but leaf patterns. No rest, no wine, no end, to gripping the ground and waiting for the round. April 1969.
What does Memorial Day mean to you? Or what's the Memorial Day holiday? Do you know what it's for? Just whatever you think it is, you don't have to give us.
What's the question?
What is the Memorial Day holiday and what does it mean to you?
Memorial Day holiday to me, it's like celebrating the veterans for going over to Vietnam, Korea, and all those. Not even just them. I mean, just now Iraq, people over in Iraq, over veterans fighting for us, and people that don't even know half the time. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's really strong part because people come and go over there and fight for us. I mean, we wouldn't have a lot of this if it wasn't for them.
Okay. And our second question is, do you think Memorial Day is celebrated appropriately in the United States of America? And how do you think it should be celebrated? Give us like examples of what you think it should be.
I actually enjoy the parade. It's really interesting. I think it's a really nice way of celebrating Memorial Day. Sometimes, I don't know, I mean, they bring out the veterans and things like that. It's really nice.
So what do you guys think?
I like it a lot.
Yeah. And do you think it's more so to have fun, or do you think it's more so to remember the veterans? And then our last question is, what is bravery? What do you think bravery is? And you can give us examples of it, or what you think the definition is.
Go out and fight, serve for your country.
Good answer. Anyone else? How about you?
Bravery, it can go really far. It's just not dependent on just people fighting. Just have the bravery of going up and talking in front of somebody is really important. Because me, I'm kind of nervous sometimes getting in front of people, and just having the guts to just go up there is really brave.
Like what you're doing right now is very brave.
Yeah.
How about you?
Maybe it's kind of like what the veterans did, but you can also stand up for what you believe in over here and like saying, yeah, we want this in our country, and we can be different because everybody wants to come over here because we were brave enough to say we want this and we want it this way and not that way.
Well, thank you guys. You had some great answers, and thank you so much for helping us out. I hope you enjoy your time in DC. You get to see a lot of cool things.
To Utah, to Iraq, and now to this sacred war. I'm reminded of the lessons this journey has for all of us. My journey was steeped in the quest for freedom, the very thing we all fight for. I immigrated to America as a political and religious refugee. I know I don't look like that, but I'm a lot like the pilgrims who landed at Plymouth Rock. Like them, I was persecuted for my religious beliefs. And like them, I was driven from home because home was a hostile place. My long journey began in southern Sudan after the radical Islamic government declared a jihad.
Very
Maybe it's celebrated appropriately in the past. How do you think it should be?
I don't think it should be, I don't think it should be holiday where we just car sales and mattress sales. It has been exploited.
What bravery was the bravery?
Being able to give everything you have and there are so many different ways to show you bravery. If you want to pick out the Afghan Iraqi soldier that's pulled on a grenade, or guys who go out in the bush and help hold the crime there to helicopter people, that's a distinction. But all those who serve, all those who give their time and their life, they're the ones who are brave. I'm not saying those who didn't serve on, but they've earned that title.
Something called McNamara Line that is used for ropes, and the posts were named for the paths into which they had been impetuously driven. Compiègne succumbed to a pestilence of technical bugs and became a cemetery of disbelieved beliefs, tying us and others to dead commitments. It was a blasphemous bog, a garbage dump of blood and bones, leavings and scrapes, a refuge reason would normally shun. Jiulin shifted on its sandy loam, unsure of which side it was on, without a railroad siding that had lost track of its track, an amputated artillery road, only slightly aware that there were those who still commuted each night in the shadow of the brilliant star shells. Dong Ha was a boomtown of American summer camps, huts, a gathering of cigar store Indian councils of war, a place where professionals hung out, the Howard Cossells of combat, making dirty sock, empty gut decisions in high explosive smoke and wars. Cam Lo was Rockwell Mailer Capote America, where farms and farmers, cows, schoolhouses, corrupt politicians, welfare, good works, rape, killing, and collisions formed a tableau in monsoon mud and hard-pan fortitude. For all of us, the rounds were split decisions, and getting out always took longer than getting in. To the sudden, drawn-out firefights, dying alone in a crowd of fears, or cursing the flimsiness of Earth's works and the referees' immoral rules. July 1969.